Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Torment, Tides of Numenera. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here with Erritis as I try to fix him, basically. He was telling us last episode that he opened a box that we found before, that he was very afraid of, that actually his form without the white or yellow shroud around him, his form without that was very afraid of. And I think that's his real self. I think that's the real Erritis that we're talking to. He's quite different. He's crazy. He's mad and brave and foolhardy, I suppose, or a fool in general. But that might be because of the voices in his head. Have I never talked to Erritis before? To him? To the real person that he was? Have I just talked to a construct of the voices that came out of the box that he opened for no reason? I don't know. You want to be free of them, don't you? Of the voices. No! My life will be boring! Useless. Without them! That's them. Erritis staggers back another step, pressing his lips together. The red and indigo flames coiling in his pupils subside. Until only the pale blue remains. Yes, please. I want to go home. I want to find my all and go home. Oh, am I gonna lose him if I do this? I kind of don't want to, but I will do this nonetheless. I really don't want to.
Remember that.
Drive them out of me, he says softly. Please, I don't want to be me anymore. I want to be him again. Huh. Yeah. We never talked to Erritis. Why can't I hear your thoughts? I don't know. I think they're holding them, living in them. He chews his lips until it's raw and bleeding, infesting them. You mentioned a yawl before. What is that? Herd creatures. Yeah, I was right. He says, and a look of calm happiness drifts beneath his troubled face. Soft yellow wool, milk and cheese. No, that's interesting. So, he's a shepherd. Something like grief descends from through his expression, devouring his brief happiness. My herd is lost now. I think they're gone. Yeah, I think they're gone as well, man. Unless you remember where they are, I don't know, maybe? It sounds like you liked being a yawl herder. Not until I wasn't one anymore, he says, dropping his head. I lived in the nameless field where my mother was buried. I liked making songs in my head, but I hated that field. That leaky house. He presses his fingers against his hollow cheeks. I wanted to leave it all behind, to sing for people, for meals in distant taverns. But now I wish I could go back there. Sing to my animals and sleep where my mother slept. Do you have any idea what kind of demons are inside you? I don't, he says, shaking his head. But I feel them. I hear them. He licks cracked lips. They glow and keep me awake. Oh, that's right, he can't sleep. That's right. They shout and whisper. They live in my veins and cling to my spine like tiny teeth. How did you end up with the demons inside you? It's a box. One of my all wandered into the dead valley, he says casually, but his hand is clenched at his side. Its tracks went around the alcove, and I decided to sleep there for the night. His fist is shivering. I heard sounds inside a dark box on a shelf, and I opened it, and ever since, I've been buried by them, by the other me. Screaming and crying, never sleeping, he rubs his eyes with dirty knuckles like a child. I never found my all, and now, I never will. They don't let me sleep, and I'm hungry all the time. They don't think of me as real. I'm their toy. Okay, how can I help you drive out these demons? I don't know, he says, eyes wide, and you see a mocking flicker of light at their cores. Find healers maybe, or doctors. Okay, can't you think of any way we can get those demons out of you? I don't know, but healers might, or doctors. Okay, that's that. What is this? Why can't I... is that the same... Okay, so we can't fix him right now. That's quite a shame. But wait a minute. We might find somebody in the cast-off's hideaway. So there's nobody over here. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's get out. Let's get out. They got hiccups as well. I apologize if you hear the weird things as I murder all the hiccups. Murdered hiccups. It's weird. Okay, so let's go in here. This is back to the, if I remember correctly, it's back to the lady that that was being well, created by her own father, I think, or something. They're still here? Yeah, they are. Ghostly woman. I wonder. Wait a minute. Was this all like this before? Hello, can I talk to you? Yeah. Thank you for all you've done. No one will ever know, but I do. Yeah, that's all that matters, really. Actually, oh, it doesn't even matter that you do, that you know. It's just, it matters that you're good. Okay. Thank you for all you've done. Oh, so she teleports from place to place. Okay, good. So yeah, she has a story, and I think this is part of her story over here. We never did unlock this place over here, though. Let me look at the map as well. Yeah, it looked like it was gonna be a cross, but it wasn't. I think we should have unlocked another place. I think we could have, if we found somebody else. I think there's another person, and we just got through it. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? That we completed the quest without actually seeing everything, and it didn't unlock everything. It doesn't always happen like that. Excuse me, in video games. Okay, so we're unfortunately no closer. Well, we're closer to understanding Erritis. A little. I was thinking of Rin though. What if she has said? His character is interesting because you know, if you're replaying the game, because you'll be able to see through all of his lines, and then first of all understand what his mind is. As your body pours from the portal, I know where I'm going, by the way, don't worry. As your body pours from the portal, an ad hoc laboratory comes into view. Irregular catwalks connect several platforms, each littered with dusty machines, tools, and displays. In the center of each platform stands a strong glass tank, glowing like the orbs from the dark fathom you were born in. You have a feeling that, like the orbs, these tanks contain your memories. Each tank is connected to a machine on the same platform. Okay, I need to really understand what's going on here, but I think I can kill the guys, so it's not gonna be much of an issue. Caustic black ichor sputters from all but the nearest of the glowing tanks, keeping you from seeing or even feeling what lies inside. The oily film on a distant machine pauses, almost as if it has noticed your presence. Yeah, it's part of the sorrow. It begins to drain from the device. As the black sludge coalesces, you recognize it as a fragment of the sorrow, stronger from feeding on your subconscious all this time. Because the fragments have been feeding on your tidal energy, you sense that they are bound to you, at least for now. You may be able to use the machines in this place to manipulate them. A mental reflex twitches, a subconscious response to the perceived threat, calling forth the reflections of your current companions. Yeah, let's do that. I wonder why it gives me a chance. I really don't want to risk not calling them, because I'm not strong enough to kill these guys by myself. I wish I was strong enough to fix, or to, you know, use the machines or something, but I'm not really sure what they do. They just create a racket, that's what they do. Okay, so we have... Oh. Okay, so we have... That's an interesting thing over there. It's just thunder. Oh, it's between these things. Cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have this machine that's gonna turn into a sorrow thing, and that one over there. So I really don't understand this, but let's go on in, I suppose. Let's see what I can do here. What is my... There it is. That's my range. I would like... Who's the first one? Oh, that's him. So I wonder if I can attack him out of range. Okay, so you're gonna stay back here, and you're gonna opportunist right there. Next up, I am gonna try onslaught. Oh, no, I can't. I mean, I could move, and I don't think I will be able to attack. So I'm gonna fall back over here. And, actually, this is a bad place. But I can't really move much. Let me move over there. Okay. What is that over there? Sound is made. Yeah, that's not gonna be important. Insight action. Yeah, that's adaptation is the one that lasts for 3 rounds. Not too long, but I'm gonna use this because it helps. It's pretty good. So let's do that over here on everybody. We got a shields for everybody, which is fantastic. That's the stuff indeed. She knows it. And let's hide as well. Don't waste too much of your stuff. You're gonna fail, but doesn't matter. He didn't fail. 20% didn't fail. Amazing. And Rin is gonna stay back here. She's our little healer. She's gonna fail as well, but I don't think she's gonna be attacked. I wonder if she can actually fail, because it's weird, because they didn't. The chance for that to happen is 4%. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The chance of them not failing. Whoa.
Didn't feel strong at all.
No, it did. It felt very nice. That was incredible. Okay, so unfortunately, somebody told me in the comments that having basically 100%. Let's see. Effort cost, that's 3. Might edge, minus total cost. Level of effort. Somebody told me that it automatically applies maximum damage, and I think that might be the case, because what happened before is we had these 3 pips, and it was 5 plus 3, and now we have 4 pips, and it's still 5 plus 3. So I think that it's the maximum of the weapon we're using. So
My attack didn't feel strong at all.
no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Very good. By the way, do we have our defenses? Okay, I pressed space, but that doesn't work. Okay, so for here we got esoteric assaults, transdimensional on this thing. Let's see. So 6. Yeah, I don't really see the difference here, but that might be the case. Let's go with maximum attack. Oh, yeah, these guys really need to go down.
Surrender.
I'm gonna sleep pretty soon anyway, because we can sleep. Can you hide? It's interesting that I can. 30%. That way he's the only one. I did it. Okay, so the leaving tattoos, as far as I know, disengage when you move. Because you see them engaged. So now we attack. It's as simple as that. And quite a good.
I barely heard it.
Yeah,
Something
it's
else.
6 damage, I think. That was pretty decent, don't worry. Okay, so she's gonna stay back there. He's bleeding for a few rounds. Oh, that's a shame. He's gonna need movement. What is he doing? Oh!
I feel terrible.
Oh, that's an attack. Oh, it knocked us back. It knocked Erritis back, which is bad because now he doesn't have the movement. And he's out of range, of course. Let's get Opportunist. Let's get Onslaught over there again. Transdimensional. Let me move the camera. Get away from me. What is it? Okay, actually, trap or kill the sorrow fragments, infesting the fathom. Yeah. Okay, get away. Let's attack it. Let's go maximum damage again. Oh, it's getting better. Huh. Yeah, I think the. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to kill that guy. I'm still gonna go for the hide. I don't understand why we're always hitting that, always doing that. Succeeding. Okay, so this thing is gonna die. There's no other.
Another life.
There's no other sorrow. They appeared way faster before. I wonder if they didn't, and I just spent so much time trying to fight that guy, running away from him.
My attack didn't feel strong at all.
Oh my god, you blow things up, man! How is that not strong at all? Okay, so what is my range on the esoteric? That's pretty decent, actually. Sorry, I clicked escape because, I'm trying to escape. So let's get another attack right there. We're using... excuse me. You hobbled it, that's pretty good. We're using quite a lot of... not quite a lot, but yeah, the opposite of quite a lot. Not very much, so it's still going. Okay, so moving doesn't actually disengage the living tattoos. And he's getting a little bit better every once in a while. Yeah, I'm not using very much intellect pool at all. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna send you over there, and space worked that time. I'm not really sure what space does. Okay. He's doing an ability. It's the same one as critical hit, knockdowns on everybody. Fortunately enough, I think Erritis can do a hit. Nope, not. Sometimes he can. Okay, let's get Opportunist over there. Let's get transdimensional damage on the little guy. He's a little guy because he's a little sorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, not this thing again. No, not this thing again. Get back up. Get back up, game. Oh, yeah, it's hanged. Dang it. It's terrible. Seriously? Game. Oh, are you kidding me, game? Are you kidding me? Like the other time. Oh, I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. Okay. Things went a little bit different.
Terrible.
No, it's fine. They went a little bit different because the guy down there didn't want to attack me this time for whatever reason. And I think, I can't be certain, but I believe what happens is something to do. I looked up. I looked up the reason online, and what was going on online. And from what I remember, it's got something to. I think it's got something to do with pathing, basically. If you're in, if you need to move when you do something, and the game kind of freaks out and gets in an endless loop. That looks to be an endless loop, and it seems to be a well-programmed endless loop, all things considered. Because usually when those happen, it's just memory overflow and terribleness and crash immediately. Just CPU 100% and everything crashes. But it's apparently asynchronous, which is good. Or it's got a time limit on the secrets on the loop itself, but that's programming. I'm probably wrong on that account. Oh, this consumes movement, but I don't have movement. Does this bring it over here? I hope it does. And doesn't consume. No, it doesn't. Of course. Of course. But there we go. At least that guy is over there. I am not gonna use you. Nope, nope, nope. You're gonna stay there. And a miss. Oh, there goes the other guy. Okay, it's all fine. Doesn't matter. This guy is gonna come at us immediately, of course, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go for it. Yeah, as you can tell, it's still doing the same exact damage. And this thing does AoE damage. It attacks all the other enemies. I forgot about that particular attack, I think. And also the reason why I'm hitting all of my sneaks, I think it also might be an ability from Rin that I forgot about completely. Okay, that was a critical. That was very nice. So you're gonna try to leaving tattoos up, and you're gonna try to attack it for no effort, please.
Another life.
Because that is for free. That critical was nice. Although I probably would have been able to kill them anyway. Let's bring you up there, because the other guy's coming, and I'm hopeful. Yeah, you're gonna get out of there because I don't want you out.
That's the stuff.
And here he comes. Oh no, he's going all the way. Oh, he's going to Erritis. What is he gonna do? Oh, didn't do anything. Yeah, so Erritis is basically a killing machine. That's why I don't want him to leave. Also because he's my friend. I think. The thing is, do I really know if he's my friend? I mean, we don't know him, so. I mean, sure.
What do you think of this?
That was pretty decent. You stay there. Okay, so now you go on in. Try to attack. Oh, no, let's not do that, because that's... You see that? See what I was going to do? It basically... It's pathing. It's got to do with pathing, and I don't want to risk that.
Barely heard it.
If I can avoid that endless loop, I will try to. Okay, you're going to fall back. Try to stay away from that weird spirally thing that I don't even know what it is. I probably could look at the fettles, the negative fettles, but... Okay, here it goes. It knows what it's doing. It knows what it's doing. Please don't screw up the game, though. Let's just attack it. Nope, actually, before I do that... you see how I clicked before he was done with his animation?
My attack didn't feel strong at all.
No, that's fine. That's just... It's one of the things. Has a Terry attack on his face. And I don't think I need to select the type of attack every time. And I think he's gonna die now. Because Aligern is gonna call for insight action. And there it is. It's really cool. It is really good. And then I select the enemy. And, he dies.
My attack didn't feel strong at all.
With the last of the sorrow fragments neutralized, you feel a cool breeze flow through you, mind and body. Your muscles tense with dexterity and strength you haven't felt before, and your mind flows gracefully from thought to thought, exploring possibilities and sensations more quickly than ever before. Gradually, you become aware of a shadow in your mind. The sorrow still has one stronghold somewhere in the labyrinth. You've almost driven it out entirely, but not yet. And that's that for the sorrow. Fantastic. And that also means that I will probably be able to access my memory or something. Let's just... What is this? Enigmatic sphere. As you pick up this... I got these ones... I don't remember. I remember picking them up, but... Didn't I do this already? I did. I used the meter casters already. Okay, both of those. Okay, let's look at these machines and see what they do. This one. As you inspect this device, you feel it rifling through your mind, bringing up a blur of unbidden images. One of them in particular demands your attention, tugging insistently at a buried memory. You enter the tavern, and every face turns to you. The warm susurrus of conversation trails off. They know you, and they know what you've come here for. The Aldea of Thol supports the nearby clave, and the locals keep a chary eye on the Aeon priests. They know the dangers of the Numenera, the scientists on Earth, and given their proximity to the endless battle, they know what your tattoos mean. You hear the sharp whisper, "Cast off, scum!" Okay, so this definitely confirms it. Unless... There's always a possibility that the Changing God has these tattoos. You're not the Changing God. Yeah. But it's weird because Aligern thought we were the Changing God well, had entertained that possibility anyway. Calistich knew for sure we weren't. And these guys think that we're cast off, so they don't even... You don't give them the satisfaction of looking. But you can feel the tension in the room as you make your way up to the bar. The tavern keeper won't meet your eye. You know, I just have one. I'm kidding. You know what comes next. You sigh and turn to face the room. A large burly woman stands in front of you. You're not welcome here, Cast-Off. Your damn war is a bane. We'll have no Cast-Offs here, not anymore. Get out, or by the gods we'll make you wish you had. Yeah, so what I'm trying to figure out if I really lost my memory or if I was born when I fell. I think I lost my memory. I'm pretty certain I did, but hey, we'll see. You feel energies building and swirling within you. Your smile is savage as you weave a net of tides. You have no idea who you're talking to. I am... Oh, I am no Cast-Off. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was saying. I am the creator. I am the author of the endless battle. I am the changing god, and you will revere me. You hold your hands wide, and the tides spill from you. Half the villagers fall to their knees, weeping as your will twists their hatred into adoration. The burly woman yanks a knife from her belt. You'll not take my mind, monster. Her neighbors fall on her before she can take another step, knives flashing. Her life spills across the floor around your feet. You step through it, trailing bloody footprints to the door, and you're not sure if the disgust you feel is for the dead woman or for yourself. Okay, so she called us a monster. I wouldn't, shy away from that judgment, considering all we've seen of the changing god. Although we're clearly seeing, I think this is true. Well, it's always the possibility that we were not the changing god in this memory. But I'm gonna take the game literally here because I believe the game wouldn't pull like it's too much. It's too much that we're having a memory of ourselves before we lost our memory as a Cast-Off pretending to be the changing god, and especially because apparently you have a normal power of tides spilling from our hands. So that's pretty weird in and of itself. But another thing is, considering this is the changing god's memory, which I think it is, considering that, I think it is a perspective on what happened. Half the villagers fall to their knees weeping as your will twists their hatred into adoration. So, what this means, it could be magic, basically. You're controlling their minds, right? But it could also be a figure of speech. Because what is this will, and what if the changing god is a victim of that will, like, if it's just his ability, There's something he wishes for, and it twists everybody, and that's why maybe disgust for yourself over here. I don't know. That was a weird effect, though. That really was weird because it looked like low quality video or something. But yeah, it happens on my side as well. What is this? With no present threat, the machine hums idly. It offers no way for you to interact with it. Okay, so I wonder if I touched these things and it just overloaded those things. Anyway, oh, this is for yeah, this is the teleportation thing. So these are the machines that we need to touch. This machine over here looks fantastic. Doesn't it? I think it looks amazing. The machine projects a looping holographic scene. As you study it, you briefly feel it probe your mind, and then an onrushing wave of artificial nostalgia as it summons memories. Let's go. Why is it artificial, though? You have been walking under the wasted sun for what feels like days. The sun does not move on the horizon, and its incessant heat has scoured the plane of life. Your water is running low, and you are seriously considering abandoning this body. And then you see shapes shimmering on the horizon. You release an eye catcher. It will tell you if this is a mirage or a destination. I don't know how to pronounce that word in English. It shoots into the sky, vanishing from sight. It returns with good news. You've discovered an oasis of sorts. You trudge onwards, bitterly wishing for better boots, when at last you reach the rude collection of wattle and daub huts, primitive humans gathering around you, beseeching you in a strange tongue. They offer you some of their precious remaining water, and you settle down to learn the basics of their language. After a day, you know enough to understand the depths of their plight. They say the lurker in the cave has stolen the sun's momentum. They beg for your aid. That's an interesting thing. What the hell? This reminds me a little bit of the Banner Saga, where the sun is stopped. That's a cool idea in and of itself, but this one just, how can it sounds like superstition. It might very well be, but why did the sun stop? That's not a thing. After a fitful nap, you begin the perilous climb to the cave. Inside, a long-forgotten installation houses a trapped construct. It speaks through the scree of a fallen ceiling, and it tells you that it has demanded the autochtons clear the rubble. When they refused to dig it free so it could return to its work, it sealed the plane inside a time bubble. Oh, so that explains it. Yep, they will come to reason, it concludes. You don't have time for this. This construct needs paltry this construct's needs are paltry compared to the needs of water. You concentrate, marshalling your powers, the tides you have been researching. You imagine them as a blade, and you hurl them against the construct's circuitry. The machine struggles, throwing up defenses against you, but it is no match for this new energy. It fizzles and dies, and you feel a wrench as time lurches back into motion. You look at your hands. The flesh hangs loose on your suddenly skeletal frame. A steep price to protect these villagers. Well, not just to protect these villagers, to protect you as well, I suppose. Did he die? Did he die? I think he died. Wait a minute, we got two machines. Oh no, that's not two machines. That's the machine that operates this, and then there's the teleportation thing. Let's see what this is. Images flicker in the air, projected from this machine, reliving the same scene over and over again as you study the device. You feel it reaching into your mind, pulling memories to the surface. Well, I think we're out of time for the day, so let's read this one on the next episode. For now, I'm Carol RPG, and this has been Torment, Tides of Numenera. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!